Hello everyone and welcome to another stream. This is going to be one of our annual Guildhall Grand Prix tournaments. I do this almost every year. I didn't do it last year because I was in the hospital, but welcome everybody to the Guildhall Grand Prix, a pro wrestling tournament where I get a bunch of my VTuber friends, make avatars of them in Fire Pro Wrestling, and make each other fight. But yeah, welcome one and all to the Guildhall Grand Prix, and without further ado, we're gonna go over to the Guildhall to the Grand Prix screen. So first and foremost, this is Fire Pro Wrestling World, a 2.5D game. And we're gonna do the full tournament going forward. And we're gonna do the first match which will be Poppy, a petite Poppy versus my boyfriend Jester. My commentary skills may be a little lacking, but introducing first, Poppy. I can't fucking remember what I was gonna do for the like preamble, but yeah, petite Faye Poppy. Hopefully some of you guys make it to the end, because honestly, oh man, I forgot to change the map, but yeah, we're gonna see Silly Little Hat fight Faye in the first round. I am totally not going to be a biased commentator at all, not at all. But yeah, welcome everybody. This is our first match in a 16 match tournament. Or not 16 match tournament, it's a 16 participant tournament. So like 8 matches. But yeah, so getting started with a lockup and a dragon screw. It looks like Jester's coming out swinging in the first round. However, Poppy with a just shoulder thrust, or a forearm thrust right to the throat. Yeah, that is Poppy. That is, in fact, Poppy. It's Poppy versus Jester in the first round. I tried really hard. To get the different, like, aspects of each person's, avatar correct. Up next is, in the round after, in the match after this one, is Lynx, which you'll get to see Lynx's model that I made. I'm not positive who I put Lynx up against. It might be Sage. I'm not sure, but she might be Lynx might be fighting Sage the Softcubus in the second round. So we'll see. But for right now, we're seeing a lot of back and forth from in this match with between Jester and Poppy, and looks like Poppy's coming out like hitting real hard after Jester got a upper hand in the beginning of the match. As a note, Steam doesn't like it when you gift like 15 games. Yeah, no, I totally understand that. Absolutely. I right this very second, I'm looking into the Steam sale and the, like, summer sale, and I'm really, before I continue that line of thought, a Liger Bomb from Jester resulting in a 1 count, which I believe is Jester's finisher, which, not a good look. And a Canadian Destroyer from Poppy, also getting a 1 count, as a barrage of blows to Poppy's face come raining down from the void. Nice snap suplex from Poppy. It took 5 minutes to go through. We got a pinfall, 1, 2, almost. Just a 2 count.
5 minutes gone.
I can't believe these two besties are beating each other up. Right? I can. I honestly can. This is good. This makes a great match. As Poppy puts the Void in a submission hold. Okay, a good gut punch takes down Void, as Poppy goes running for the ropes, and drop kick. Thank you for gifting a sub to Quark Links at tier 1. I really, really appreciate that, Robotic. A big crossbody and a pinfall. Only a 2 count on that one. This entire stream is going to wear my voice out because I get really into the commentary. Elbow drop to the back of the head from Poppy to Void. 2 count on that. Void kicking out and coming back with a shote. And a tombstone pile driver. I don't know why Void didn't go for the pin on the tombstone, but because it was clean. And it looked like it got all of that. Trading blows resulting in both of the two combatants tired at the end of it. Raining down hard strikes to the face. This is a group therapy moment, right? And Poppy's finisher, the page turner. Only a 2 count on that one, and Jester retaliating with a heavy shote and a scoop slam. 1, 2, and only a 2 count on that one. Poppy being thrown into the corner now. And being put into the tree of woe. Hung upside down while Jester just kicks Poppy in the stomach. And another Canadian destroyer from Poppy. 1, 2... So close to a 3 count. We've almost got this. This match almost had a clear winner, folks. 1, 2, almost a 3 count on the Thez press. Your referee for the night, Xana, my sibling, and a second page turner from Poppy. Almost a 3. Almost a 3 count. This match is going hard tonight. Tiger drop reversal from Poppy, and heavy hits from Void. 1, 2, only a 2 count. So close to 3. Poppy going up to the top rope now, and a frog splash from Poppy. Poppy throwing Jester into the corner, and a drop kick to just straight to the chest. Poppy trying to get the crowd behind her as Jester comes back with a heavy set of just palm strikes to the face. Almost a 3 count on that. The crowd seems to be behind Poppy now that she's played into it, and a fisherman suplex. 2, 3. Poppy wins the first match of the first round. Congratulations to Poppy on the win. Void, thanks for coming. Really appreciate it. We will see who wins the next match. Poppy wins in 12 minutes and 6 seconds with a fisherman suplex. All right, up next will be Quark Lynx versus Softy Sage. I accidentally put your name in backwards, Lynx. My bad. Because it goes, it made me put in last and first name. My bad. But up next is the Space Cat, Quark Lynx. Yeah, exactly. That's... And their opponent, the Softcubus Sage. We will see who if you kick Sage's ass in this, but but both of you have really well made movesets, if I do say so myself. Also, I forgot to color the toe beans, but you do have toe beans on the little paws that you have there. So we will see. Yeah! Sage getting Lynx in the Mahustrati cradle early on, trying for a pinfall. Sage is a striker, so we'll see if the more high-flying Lynx can win this. Oh, a submission hold from Lynx, but a rope break. A little too close to the ropes there. A heavy axe kick to the back of Lynx's head. Lynx bringing Sage down with a leg pick. I will lurk and hang out with. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. I appreciate it, Robotic. Oh, another submission hold from Lynx. Sage quickly breaking out of it, though. Sage bringing you over for another suplex. I can't do that IRL. Yeah, nice. A big scoop slam and a drop kick to the face. That was a good combo. The Mahostrati Cradle was made by a a very prominent Japanese wrestler. I cannot remember her name though. Looks like they're going to trade blows back and forth. Sage with kicks and Lynx with heavy forearms. But it does seem that the more strike heavy of the two came out on top. And a submission, an armbar near the ropes, but not quite close enough to get a rope break. A big, Falcon arrow from Lynx, but too close to the ropes.
5 minutes gone.
Lynx with an eye rake to Sage as Sage throws Lynx into the ropes, but again, a rope break to break up the armbar attempt from Sage. 3 big kicks and another, 3 big kicks to the midsection of Lynx. And a pinfall attempt. 1, 2, no, that's a kick out. And Lynx is thrown out of the ring.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Lynx throwing Sage back into the ring now as 6 minutes have elapsed in this match. Another cradle pin attempt as Lynx kicks out, being close enough to the ropes. A Northern Lights suplex being throwing Sage over Lynx's shoulders. Lynx with a big scoop and a slam as Lynx now comes around with the buzzsaw kick to the side of Sage's head. And a heavy jawbreaker. 1, 2. And another taunt by Sage. And a heavy armbar, but Lynx is able to break out of it. Sage taunting so hard. Yeah, exactly. Sage bringing Lynx over with a heavy Uranagi and another armbar. Can Lynx get out of this one with all of the damage sustained so far in this match? It seems that they can. A heavy jawbreaker to the Softcubus from Quark Lynx in the at Lynx blocking the striker's striking prowess and with coming back with a forearm of their own, going into a surfboard submission hold, and a swift kick to the back of oh my goodness, a low blow from Quark Lynx. And into a camel clutch and being broken out of, and another heavy submission hold by Quark Lynx to the Softcubus. It's not a fight if you're not fighting dirty. That's true. Won't lie. That's absolutely the case. As Lynx is thrown over Sage 2, and almost a 3 count. 2, still just a 2 count so far. This 11 minutes have elapsed in this match. Another large, heavy scoop and a slam, and a forearm to the face of Sage. Lynx trying to, I believe, wear down their opponent. That looks like a rope break to me, ref. I don't know about you, but that looks like a rope break to me. Regardless of that fact, Lynx able to break out as Sage and Lynx now begin trading blows. And a heavy kick to the face from both combatants. I believe that the strategy here is pick a body part and wear it down. As Sage has been focusing very heavily on the head, as Lynx gives Sage a Oklahoma power slam for the attempted win, and the Kata Hajime submission hold being locked in. Sage has choked out Quark Lynx in the first round of the tournament. Thank you for coming, Lynx, but it seems that you were not able to outlast the Softcubus. Up next will be Rugged Sauce versus Ruby Vox. Don't worry, there will be a loser's bracket. It'll be all right. Up next is our resident Bodega Cat, Rugged Sauce, competing at the current. Yes, both you and Lynx lost. Your current reigning and defending GHW heavyweight champion, Rugged Sauce, will be taking on his partner, the Strawberry Oni, Ruby Vox. In one-on-one competition. Ruby coming out strong, first and foremost, and throwing Rugs straight to the ground. The lovers' quarrel. Yeah, exactly. Rugs with a side head takeover on Ruby. Ruby picking Rugs up for a big scoop and a slam. Rugs throwing Ruby off into the ropes. However, unable to successfully get any moves off. Ruby throwing Rugs against the corner. And now a strike exchange, ending with Rugs throwing Ruby over with a side head takeover. Bodega Cat versus Ichi Oni. This will be one hell of a match, regardless of the winner. But, however, Rugs has more to lose in this match than Ruby does, because even if the champion were to lose by disqualification, he would lose his GHW World Heavyweight Championship. Ruby with a kick to the solar plexus, taking Rugs down, and then a heavy just kick to the side of the face. As Ruby whips Rugs off and hits with a falling drop kick, some calling that the shotgun drop kick. Ruby seeming to work over Rugs' midsection and head as the strategy for this particular bit of offense. And a power bomb after an attempted Hurricanrana. Ruby dominating this match. Which, you know, Rugs is champion, but Rugs only got to that point by fighting dirty. So we'll see if the heel tactics of the Rugged Sauce come out in this match, or if Ruby is able to head a defense more in their own time. Ruby getting hit with a heavy drop kick, and Ruggs an attempt at a Northern Lights suplex blocked into a DDT, and then a giant swing. Ruggs, again, a side headlock takeover. It seems that once again that they seem to be targeting the same areas of the body and head between the two of them as they now begin to trade throws and strikes. A big scoop slam and some stomps from Ruby Vox. Ruby hitting a combination of forearms to Ruggs and another one to the back of the head as Ruggs is beaten almost near mercilessly by Ruby at this point. Oh, a ripcord knee, heavy knee, and then Ruby with the stunner on Ruggs. Ruby attempting a heavy clothesline, but missing an eye rake to. Oh no! The heel tactics of Rugged Sauce come out once again as the use of the brass knuckles almost gets a 3 count at 7 minutes into this match. Ruggs, a great competitor, but known for his cheating. A heavy enziguri as Ruggs is beginning to mount a comeback since the use of those brass knuckles. And then hitting with a sidewinder. And then being hit with a suplex, which results in a rest for both competitors. Ruggs with another corkscrew enziguri, as both competitors seem to be a little winded. As an armbar is applied on Ruby Vox. We will see if the Ichi Oni can get out of this submission hold, and then put Ruggs right into another one of their own. Rugged Sauce and Ruby both seeming to fight well from the submission holds, as another ripcord knee strike is hit on Ruby, and a standing, a kneeling rather, super kick, and I believe Ruggs was going to attempt his finisher, the Code Breaker, but he could not get it off. Ruby going up for an Oklahoma Stampede, the most devastating power slam in all of wrestling, and a leaping missile drop kick. 1, 2, 2.5, folks. 2 and 9 and 2.9. Again, so close to a win is Ruby Vox on our current champion, and a submission hold has been placed on Ruggs by Ruby. We will see if our champion can get out of this one, folks. It's not looking good for the champ. I'm not going to lie to you guys, to you audience. But this broadcaster will continue to see who will come out on top in this lovers' quarrel. Ruggs with a hair pull and then a standing moonsault. Almost a 3 count on that one. A Northern Lights suplex. 1, 2. Almost a 3. So close as these two trade pinfall attempts. Yeah, it does. I forgot to change the ring, so it does say Global Wrestling Monopoly on it. We're not gonna point that out. Ruggs with a Code Breaker on Ruby and then a moonsault pin. 1, 2, 2.9. Ruggs has not yet retained his championship, but is trying his damnedest. A heavy strike to the back of Ruby's head as Ruggs continues to try and fight his way to keeping his title belt. But Ruby, absolutely not having it as they pick up and slam Ruggs right on his face. We shall see if Ruby beats Ruggs. But once again, the dirty tactics of the heel Rugged Sauce coming to fruition as he comes off the top rope with a heavy Macho Man Randy Savage inspired elbow drop to the back of the neck. Ruby Vox now attempting to mount a comeback, but Ruggs not letting up. 15 minutes have expired, and a Mostraw Cradle. 1, 2, 3. Rugged Sauce has so far retained his title in the first round of the Guildhall Pro Wrestling Grand Prix. We shall see if he can continue that streak. All right, up next are two more special guest wrestlers. They will be former champion Slacktopus versus Ray Helix. Ray Helix is a pro wrestling VTuber and a former and a longtime competitor. And longtime competitor in the Guildhall Grand Prix. This is the Star Explorer, Ray Helix. And up next is former champion and championship hopeful Slacktopus, a two-time GHW tournament winner and two-time world heavyweight champion. We'll see if he can get his title belt back in tonight's tournament. And the match begins. A trade of blows and then a lockup as Ray attempts a kick and a heavy dragon screw from former champion Slacktopus. Slack now taking Ray over into the corner as the two begin trading blows and throws. Thank you for the lurk, Boyd. I appreciate you for being here. Another dragon screw counter to the Star Explorer as Slacktopus begins to dominate this match. We will see if Ray can pull this off. Ray whipping Slack into the corner and hitting with a Hurricanrana. Ray now able to kind of hopefully mount a comeback as Slack then uses a snapmare takeover and tosses Ray over into the ropes, seeming to use his striking capability to keep himself in the lead in this particular match with heavy strikes. Hopefully, Ray can mount a comeback because I would like to see Ray kind of go further in this year's tournament. I may be a little biased because Ray is my friend, and Slacktopus is a two-time champion, but I would like to see both of these competitors, if possible, give a great showing tonight because I know they can. And hopefully, whoever comes out on top, both my friends, the fans are the ones that come out happy in the end. Ray with a big suplex as he then turns over and begins a full body submission hold on Slacktopus. Both of these men standing above 6 foot tall. Both of these men also able to throw hands with the best of them. And we will see Ray Helix go up for a frog splash and a rope break because the legs were too close to the ropes. It's one of the few disadvantages of being tall in this business. A surfboard stretch as the two begin to heat up the match a little more. We will see if Slacktopus will attempt a flying move, but no. Super kick from Slacktopus into a pinfall. 1. No, just a 1 count on the super kick. Ray Helix attempting to run to the ropes, but thinking twice as Slacktopus rises to his feet. Slack with a heavy back club against Ray Helix, then putting him into a Boston Crab. Not for very long though, as Ray Helix kicks out of the Boston Crab and whips Slacktopus into the ropes. Slacktopus now a heavy elbow to the back of Ray Helix, as Ray and Slack are damn determined to go to the next round. We shall see, however, who it is that goes to the next round, folks. Big suplex from Slacktopus to Ray Helix, followed up by an elbow drop. It looks like Slack is not wasting any time in retaliating against the king of the Helix, as he begins to throw hands with the Star Explorer. We here at GHW Guildhall Pro Wrestling appreciate your viewership and you being here. And if you would like to support the channel and support the Guildhall Grand Prix and maybe get more than one of these shows a year, you can subscribe here on Twitch, or you can support the production directly by going to my throne if one of my mods wants to shout out my throne, and donating to one of the many useful items there. A submission hold now placed on Slacktopus, working over the legs and back, it seems. Slack coming back with a combination of strikes, very reminiscent of heavy strikers in the past, such as The Undertaker and Rocky Johnson.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Will Slacktopus be counted out, or are they just trying to get a rest here? Our unbiased referee, Xanadu, able to call this match down the middle. Another heavy super kick to Ray Helix, dragging him into the middle of the ring, and 1, 2, almost a 3 count, folks. It seems that Slacktopus is not letting up, as he applies a cross-face submission hold on the masked wrestler Ray Helix. And super kick as retaliation from Ray into another submission, trying to work over Slacktopus's legs. We shall see if this comes, if this works. Slack running off the ropes into an arm drag. Looks like Ray had it at the ready, and a quick roll-up pin. 1, 2, only a 2 count. Ray throwing Slack off. And I just noticed something. This game and most of the DLC is, yeah, exactly. If you this game is 70% off, and most of its DLCs. I would recommend the Stardom DLCs because they're awesome. I don't have all of them, but we're looking into it. Ray with the Tiger Feint kick into a mouse straw cradle. 1, 2, almost a 3. Gut buster on from Ray Helix to Slacktopus, and a pop-up Dragon Rana. 1, 2, almost a 3 count. Another heavy pinning combination. 1, 2, 3, and former champion Slacktopus is knocked out of the first round by the Star Explorer Ray Helix. Up next will be Venilara versus Bear Eclair. We shall see if who will come out on top. The Fae, our resident, another one of our resident Fae, or if the actual bear comes out on top. The Shining Siren Venilara versus an actual bear. We start out with Vinny and Claire kind of squaring up as the two begin to circle each other, and Vinny coming out with some heavy strikes right off the bat. Claire throwing Vinny over with a snapmare as Vinny starts with a heavy arm drag, and Claire coming out with a headbutt to Vinny Lara as Vinny kicks out from the brown bear and their claws. Seems a taunting chuckle from Claire as Vinny begins to mount an offense and is thrown to the ground by the big bear. Another scoop and a slam and a stomp as Vinny begins to mount another comeback. Vinny having been thrown once again and put into the figure 4 leg lock. I forgot to put bottoms on your shoes. My bad, Vinny. This is what happens when you put on leg guards without actual shoes underneath. Claire coming up with a big roar as the two. Sorry, I'm too busy. Seismic sensing the bear in this match. Yeah, exactly. Claire coming over with a heavy knee strike as the two begin going back and forth with strikes and throws. Vinny whipping Claire into the ropes as Claire comes back with a big DDT. As Claire now throwing punches as strikes are thrown. The two in this match kind of coming back and forth from each blow. More beaten out than the rest. Congratulations to you lost, Ruggs. Vinny is fighting a bear. You didn't lose. Ruggs, actually you won. You beat Ruby in your first match, and Void lost, as did Lynx. No, actually no. I do believe Ruggs won that match. Oklahoma Stampede from Claire. Vinny straight up clearing the bear with a jump. Welcome, Claire. You are fighting against Vinny, and it seems that the two of you are evenly matched. So far, the two of you have been kind of going back and forth at it as you have been with heavy. The finisher of Barry Claire, the bear hug, has been applied. Vinny seeming to get out of it as Claire throws Vinny off into the ropes and then just begins choking the life out of the siren. No songs from you, it seems, Vinny. As Vinny taking Claire over with a tombstone pile driver, but not following up with a pinfall. I would say that I would have tried. That's what you had placed. That's what you put in here. You were the one that named yourself in this game, because you filled out the form. That's the nickname you put in. Three-ish years ago, so they can be changed, but that is the name you put on the form. Vinny once again attempting. Yeah, you are a Cybear. Vinny once again a big tombstone, attempting to follow it up with a pin, but being too close to the ropes, and then another pin, an Acid Rana pin from Vinny Lara. Vinny once again attempting a submission hold on the Cybear. Will Claire get out of this? Yes, she will. Claire whipping Vinny into the ropes and putting Vinny up in the tree of woe to just beat on Vinny's knees. Claire attempting a big knife edge paw, but unable to get the chop off before Vinny followed up with a roll up pin. A big belly to belly suplex from the Cybear. Claire coming back with some big paw strikes right to the face. Those claws are very dangerous, folks. They could cause heavy damage as Vinny goes over with a tequila sunrise, almost a 3 count. And a spiral tap from Vinny Lara. Goodness gracious. Another heavy set of strikes from both combatants. The bear is a little more acclimated to strikes. I hit mine on everything too. It's all right, dude. A Liger bomb from Vinny Lara to Bear Eclair. Claire throwing Vinny out of the ring. Almost coming to a count out just now as Claire comes back with a heavy side slam and begins to work over Vinny. But Vinny putting Claire in the Tree of Woe and getting several kicks into the midsection of the bear. Another spinal tap from Vinny, but I don't think Vinny got all of it in that exchange. Claire hitting with the bear hug. Will Vinny get out of this one? Vinny thrown off, and again a chokehold from the Cybear. Remember, folks, if you want to watch without ads, you can always subscribe to the channel. Vinny being thrown, coming out of the ropes and taunting, trying to get the crowd behind her. A big 1, 2, 3. Vinny Lara wins with a moonsault. Claire, thank you for coming. Thank you for fighting, but you have been defeated. All right, on to the next match. The next match is going to be 2 Space Gang members, Catskit versus Ghost Enit. Introducing the alien mortician Catskit. Thank you to Space Gang for letting me use their models in this tournament. There will be 3 of Space Gang in this tournament, and I really appreciate them letting me use their models. And next up is the alien overlord, the space pirate Ghost Enit. This is a Space Gang on Space Gang match. We will see who will come out victorious. But either way, Space Gang wins. They are probably the only faction in this particular tournament. Yeah, you did lose during the ad. You lost to Vinny via a thank you. I appreciate the lurk. I appreciate you for being here during your match. And yeah, we're gonna continue on with more pro wrestling action as Ghost Enit takes on Catskit for a chance at the Guildhall Pro Wrestling World Championship. Some heavy kicks and a scoop and a slam as Init begins to take control of the match early on. A leg sweep and a heavy kick, drop kick as the pair of Space Gang members begin to feel one another out in the early stages of this match. A side takeover slam by Ghost Init into a rear naked choke as Init now coming over with a single leg drop kick, picking Catskit up and attempting at a spinning leg kick, but missing as Cat dodges a Hurricanrana from Init, followed up by a standing moonsault. An attempt at a pin as the two begin more aggressive striking and throws. Init going up to the top rope for an elbow drop. Again, a more heelish move from Ghost Init with a chop block to the back of the knee. Though that is what happens when you hire a space pirate to come and wrestle in your organization. Init now working over Catskit, attempting a big Canadian Destroyer. 1, 2, almost a 3 count at only 5 minutes into this match, folks. That would be the quickest victory in the entirety of this tournament. A big moonsault pin. 1, 2, only a 2 count, everybody. But it does look like there is a clear and concise dominant force in this match. But Catskit is beginning to attempt a comeback offense, even though Init is attempting to keep it. Init talking a little bit of trash mid-match. Though Catskit able to get up and attempt another rear naked choke to the Space Pirate. More submissions in place by Catskit. Once again, a big thank you to both of these competitors for allowing me to have them in the tournament. These are and Space Gang as a whole, as their leader, Ruger Rue, will be in action later tonight. The two now trading blows, heavy strikes from each one. I don't through rear naked choking as TOS. I mean, maybe not, but we'll it is. God, every time y'all make me break character. Okay, a heavy bulldog by Ghost Init, and a standing drop kick. Rugged Sauce, if you would like to join me at the commentary table between your matches, you absolutely can. As these two begin to continue to throw each other back and forth. Okay, so Ghost Init throwing Catskit into the ropes and hitting them with a hip attack, as Ghost Init is also thrown to the ground quickly and then drop kicked right in the face. Another heavy throw would result in the pinfall. 1, 2, and no, only a 2 count fall so far. A giant triangle drop kick as the two of them now battling it out. A heavy forearm to the throat, and another forearm, this time more aimed toward the face, as Catskit is hit with the cutter, heavy cutter from Ghost Init. And a stunner from Init and a clothesline, heavy and hard-hitting attacks as another hip attack is thrown from Ghost in it. And an elbow drop hit from the top rope by Catskit in an attempt to mount a comeback offense. Another heavy suplex as the pair of Space Gang members and at one point tag team partners begin to throw blows at one another. More trash talk from Ghost in it. We may not be able to understand the trash talk from the alien space pirate because it may or may not be in Simlish. A heavy and rather powerful side takeover retaliated with a bulldog followed up by a ripcord clothesline. Maybe they are, Vinny. Maybe Sims are aliens. We don't know. A giant swing performed by Ghost in it. And Catskit going for their finisher, the Tombstone Pile Driver. But a retaliation by Ghost in it as she throws the Mortician around. Catskit, as they begin to throw in it out of the ring, attempting once again to mount some kind of offense, as in it seems to be dominating this match. Catskit now getting the upper hand, I guess, on the outside. The game dev now having cultivated, it seems, more skills than just making excellent art and excellent games. But now that they are back in the ring, Ghost in it seems to be dominating once again, in control of this match. And it running to the ropes, and a heavy single leg drop kick straight to the face of the Mortician. A pin, but it is too close to the ropes by Oh my goodness! A heavy kicking in it from in it, kicking Catskit straight out of the ring. Will this match end in the result of a countout? We do not know. Okay, 16-17, damn near close to a countout, as it seems Catskit is coming back in this match, and just like that, the upset of Catskit beating Ghost in it. They will proceed to the next round as the pair of Space Gang members will more than likely be seen again in next year's tournament. Speaking of Space Gang, up next we have Ruger VT, and I do not remember who I put Ru up against. Ruger VT is the leader of Space Gang and a sentient AI taking control of a robot body. They are ready and able to kick ass and take names in tonight's tournament. And going up against them is Crystal ENVT, a newcomer to this. That's what happens when you're getting too into beating your opponent. Exactly. Crystal ENVT, it is a newcomer to the tournament, and hopefully we will see her more in future tournaments. The two of them locking up, and Ruger coming out with a heavy jawbreaker as the two begin to lock up and throw blows. Crystal being thrown into the ropes or into the corner and being shoulder thrusts from the cyborg that is Rue's wrestling shell. A pin attempt by Ruger and another pair of forearms as the two trade blows, and Crystal whips Rue off into the ropes. Rue whipping Crystal off once again, and a pinfall attempt from Ruger off of a power slam. Crystal stopping herself as she is thrown into the ropes once again. The pair working to kind of feel one another out in this early process as Crystal attempts a Dragon Rana with a pinning attempt, but it is too early for the pin attempt, it seems, against the wrestling shell of Rue, the sentient AI. A heavy choke from Rue as Crystal then gets up and comes back with a slap, and then dragging Rue out into the ring. But before Rue was able to get themselves back up, a backslide pin too close to the ropes. It seems that Rue is wanting to end this match early, as the two of them are now going back and forth. Crystal retaliating with a low drop kick and an enziguri to follow that up. The pair of head kicks seeming to be an attempt of mounted offense against the android that she is up against. A heavy clothesline from Rue, but quick to her feet. A DDT from Crystal, and then a jackknife pin to the android, Rue. These two seeming to be getting a little more risky with their moves. Another 1 count from Rue after an arm breaker. Crystal once again slapping Rue in the face, an eye rake, and a snap suplex from Ruger VT. An attempt at a clothesline is missed and retaliated with using an enziguri followed by a senton. I mean, yeah. That's how you win. That's how you win. A submission hold, a dragon choke by Crystal on Rue. These two now more focused on finishing the match than anything. 6 minutes have elapsed in this match. Rue with a pinning combination, only getting a 2 count fall. Another heavy suplex by Rue as Crystal then gets back to her feet and hits Rue with a series of strikes to the top of the head and a surfboard submission hold. Will Rue be able to get out of this? It seems that they will. The pair now going back and forth with different throws and submissions. A stalling suplex from Crystal ENVT. It seems that Crystal is wanting to is starting to more work over the body and midsection of Rue, trying to make sure that they are able to get this match cinched in. Only a 2 count from that beautiful moonsault. A heavy body slam to follow that up into a dragon choke. Will Rue tap out to this dragon choke? It seems not, folks. Rue with a heavy strike to the back of Crystal's head and taunting once again. A drop kick to the back as these two begin working over, it seems, the chosen body parts of the head and neck and the midsection as the pair trade blows and throws and submission holds. 10 minutes have elapsed in the match at a time limit of 30. Another submission hold placed by Crystal the pair begin to as the match begins to linger on. A heavy lariat from Rue's combat shell, and retaliated by Crystal with a Hurricanrana, followed by a swinging DDT and a moonsault pin. 1, 2, almost a 3 count, everybody. Almost a 3, but we're getting there. A Maho Straw Cradle. 1, 2, again, almost 3, but not quite there. Rue's combat shell will retaliate with a heavy snap suplex. Rue signaling for the end, and a lariat to follow that up. Followed by a body slam, seemingly trying to work over a little more. Oh, and what is this? The pedigree! Pedigree from Crystal ENVT. Followed by a Hurricanrana and a strike to the back on Rue. Crystal seeming to come back from the beginning of this match, where it seemed that she was the underdog. 1, 2, 3. Crystal ENVT wins with the moonsault pin over Ruger VT's combat shell. And finally, our final match of the first round, Isabel, the Paladin Belle. I wonder what the match evaluation means. I get, if I'm playing, it gives me achievements. The Paladin Belle, the Lioness, versus the Lioness, the Paladin Belle, versus Miss Huffy. It is our next match. Miss Huffy coming out with a new look this time, as it seems her days of clowning have come to an end. Welcome Miss Huffy to back to the Guildhall Grand Prix. We will see if she can come away with the World Heavyweight Championship this year, or if she loses to her wife in the first round. A heavy axe kick to the back of Isabel's head to begin the match as Isabel tries to come back with a kick. A body slam from the Lioness, Paladin Belle. Belle working over Huffy's arm, and hopefully, I mean, I'm totally biased. I don't know what you're talking about. But Belle hopeful that she can actually get past the first round this year, because she has not been able to for the past 3 years, even though this is her tournament that she runs. That's why you can't say she's a biased booker, folks. No one can ever claim that Belle is a biased booker, because she never wins. Another arm wrench and elbow into the side of the masked Lioness's face as Belle begins to battle back against Huffy, but Huffy with heavy strikes. Listen, I am not biased against. She is not biased against herself. I don't know the Lioness, Belle, but she is not biased against herself. I totally am not. That's totally not why she wears a mask. You can't prove anything. Never seen the two of us in the same room. Shut up. Okay. If Belle wants out of the first round, she'd probably stop feeding herself. Oh, Lord. Almost Freudian slip. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. While Huffy is a really good competitor, Belle isn't exactly bad at what she does. She just needs to be less distracted by the fact that her wife is beating her ass. A spine buster to Miss Huffy by Belle as the two of them begin trading blows, and Belle puts Huffy in the figure 4 leg lock. Will Huffy tap? No, it seems not. It's a little harder to get Huffy to submit than that. Shut up. Shut up, Vinny. Shut up. You didn't hear that? Belle, the masked wrestler Belle, going up with for a power bomb that is reversed into a Hell's Gate submission hold by Miss Huffy. Miss Huffy attempting a strike, but Belle able to reverse it, seemingly not more knowledgeable from the last year or so, having studied tape as she begins to hit with running diving elbow drops right to Miss Huffy's face. But Huffy coming back with a sequence of knee strikes as the pair begin to continue tearing one another up. Huffy with a heavy head kick to Belle, and then raining down blows on Belle's face. Hopefully that mask has some form of protection as the two of them begin to fight back. As the two of them begin to fight back against one another. Belle putting Huffy in a submission hold. Hopefully this one. Hopefully for Belle, she knows what she's doing this year. If she wants to win this one. But it's looking like Miss Huffy's striking prowess may once again win the day as she continues to put submission holds on where she knows the Lioness's bad knee for the last 2 years. But the Lioness coming back with a knife-edge chop. Heavy power slam into a pinfall. 1, 2, almost 3, everybody. We almost saw an upset. Belle might make it out of the first round this year. Oh my goodness. 1, 2, almost 3. The crosses Mariner powerbomb as Huffy once again works the bad knee of the Lioness, Belle. Belle coming back with a kick of her own to the head of Huffy after a massive head kick. Huffy once again kneeing Belle in the face. Hopefully that mask has some form of protection under it against those knee strikes, but I doubt it. It would be hell if someone got blood under that mask. Rope break, a little too close to the ropes by Belle that time, but hopefully Belle has a little more knowledge than to attempt to pin Huffy by the ropes again. But we shall see as Belle comes back with a set of forearms for Miss Huffy. Huffy following up with a heavy knee strike and heavy blows to the back of Belle's head as the pair continue to fight on as 11 minutes have lapsed in this match out of the 30-minute time limit that each of these matches has on them. Another knee bar by Miss Huffy to the bad knee of the Paladin of the Lioness Belle. Again, Freudian slip. Huffy kicking Belle out of the ring and beginning to rest as Belle rolls back in. Belle attempting a whip-off, but thinking better of it, and hitting looks like that'll be hard to do if Huffy keeps mounting it. That is true. 1, 2, on the super kick. Oh my goodness, the upset of this year. Huffy loses in the first round against Belle off of a super kick. Super kick, pin, and then a pin. And Belle finally makes it out of the first round of the tournament this year. And will go on to face Ruger VT in the next match. Alrighty. Next up will be Petite Poppy versus Softy Sage. Poppy coming out to a very, very wonderful tune. as the two of them begin to walk down the arena to the arena, we will skip ahead as we have seen the entrances, and these matches are getting a little long. Sage and Poppy going one-on-one in an attempt to wrestle one another and move on to the next round. The two of them now throwing one another over each other's shoulders. Poppy seemingly in control of the match so far. A sequence of knees to the back of Poppy's head from Sage. My bad, folks. I was just answering a text message as this pair of partners is beginning to wrestle one another a lot. The more quick Poppy versus the more strike-focused Sage. Who will come out on top? It seems that Poppy is playing the strike game with Sage. Sage seeming to take it to the ground as the pair of them are wrestling one another. The triangle choke applied by Sage, as Sage will attempt an arm bar against Poppy. Now the two trading blows with one another, and Sage seemingly to come out on. Oh no! Poppy popping right back up and drop kicking Sage to the ground. A pinfall attempt and only a 1 count on that particular pin. A heavy over-the-shoulder throw by Sage as Poppy is now put into a chin lock with the knee in the back. The pair seeming to not really hold back after their first round wins, and the thought of the potential to be Guildhall Grandprix Grand Champion. It looms in the distance. A heavy axe kick from Poppy, and Sage once again taunting the Fae as she did Lynx in the last match. Poppy coming back with a heavy blow to the back of Sage's neck, and then attempting the Fairy's Wing Frog Splash, but missing and getting hit with a kick to the back as a retaliation, and then a drop kick to the side of the head, but coming back with a series of forearms to Sage's chest. And an attempted forearm to the back, but a miss as Poppy comes over with a back suplex and will go back up and attempt the Fairy Wings Frog Splash, but miss once again. Sage pulling Poppy to the middle of the ring and getting Poppy into a chokehold, a sleeper hold, to attempt to end this match, and then a series of punches. We shall see who will come out on top in another lovers' quarrel. Boston Crab applied, but Sage able to break out of it. Sage is a submission and striking specialist, so it may not be prudent to play the submission game with Sage. Once again, Poppy going to the top rope for the Fairy Wings Frog Splash, and then a stomp. Sage coming back with a punch to the gut and a taunt and a pin. 1, 2, 3, and Sage wins this round. A heavy stomp and a leg hook pin, and Sage wins. Up next is Rugged Sauce versus Slacktopus, a noted match that has happened more than once in this tournament. The pair of Rugged Sauce and Slacktopus, we shall see who comes out on top. As the pair, or no, it's not Slacktopus, it's Ray Helix this year. My bad. Yes, Rugged Sauce versus Ray Helix. as Ray did come out of the first round this year. And now the two beginning this match with strikes. You would do this to me again? Oh my goodness. I would, Ruggs. I really would. Ray putting Ruggs in the muffler hold submission right out of the gate as Ruggs kicks out of the muffler hold and begins wrestling like a former rival. The pair of them, Ray Helix and Rugged Sauce, both having a little bit of history together. The former champion, the current champion, fighting to his darndest to retain that championship. Remember, folks, if you want to support the Guildhall Grandprix and this channel, you can subscribe at here on the channel. Or once again, if I could get I will do a shout out for my throne if you want to support directly. Thank you, folks, for being here, and again, just watching is enough, but I really appreciate any effort to support the channel. A twisting face slam by Ray Helix. Rugged Sauce coming in and with a heavy shoulder as the pair as Ruggs ascends and then descends the top rope. What was Ruggs thinking? An armbar on the submission specialist that is Ray Helix. A lot of submission. There will be a promo about this crooked management later. Once again, Ruggs, you can always pop by the announce table if you want to give a promo, either post or pre-match. That is up to you. Ray Helix, the babyface in this match, attempting a frog splash, hitting a frog splash, and then another heavy hit with another heavy hit with his senton. Rugged Sauce now coming back with a drop kick. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Zach 202125. A frog splash from the corner by Ray Helix, and then Ray coming out coming out with another heavy hit. Remember, this is an 18 plus stream. So if you are not 18 plus, we would appreciate it if you would disregard that we exist. But otherwise, thank you for being here. Ray Helix with a big slam into a pin, and Ruggs coming back with a Hurricanrana as the pair begin to go back and forth. Ruggs with a springboard moonsault. The current champion fighting tooth and nail to try and keep that heavyweight championship around his waist. The pair of them now trading blows as Ruggs drop kick to Ray Helix and an attempt to get some. Oh, and we will have, by the end of this tournament, a new World's Heavyweight Champion as Rugged Sauce is beaten by a roll-up pin by Ray Helix. I have a sinking feeling that we will be getting a call from Rugged Sauce's manager at some point to tell us that we are crooked bookers and that he is very dissatisfied with his loss. However, no, regardless of that fact, it's all on footage. Rugged Sauce did lose, and there will be a new World's Heavyweight Champion. In the next match, yes, these are community members and other Vtubers. Because I am a Vtuber, I don't usually do wrestling content, but these are other VTuber friends of mine and community members who will all be competing in the who compete in these this tournament. So we will once again to our next match will be Vinny versus Ghost in It. Vinny coming out once again as slowly making her way to the ring, ready for the next match against the or not Ghost in It, against Catskit Dev. My bad. It is indeed on tape, practically holding the rope. No way Xana can keep up these disingenuous pin attempts. Oh goodness gracious. If you would like to give some words, Rugs, we will get with you after the tournament to see if you would like to cut a promo to talk about whether or not how you feel about this year's outcome, and maybe you can cash in your rematch clause at the very end of tonight's tournament and wrestle the at the time champion, being that you are entitled one rematch for your title belt. Catskit and Vinny, however, going at it right off the bat, both of them getting out quickly, and a heavy tombstone pile driver right off the bat. Vinny being taken out, being hit with a top rope elbow drop and a drop kick to the face. Vinny Lara in a headlock, and now being suplexed around. It is clear who is the first competitor. How long until new members can ask to be in game? It's a little while before new people can kind of join. But we will typically, again, we only do these once a year, and this is a mostly VTuber v VTuber competition. Catskit once again being taken over by Vinny Lara, and retaliating with yet another tombstone pile driver as the pair begins to lock up and once again wrestle, feel one another out, as the two seem to be working hard, hard at work, trying to win the newly available World Heavyweight Championship, being that Rugged Sauce has indeed lost his title belt in a fair and managed pinfall by Ray Helix. A DDT by Catskit Dev, and as her and Vinny, as her opponent, their opponent Vinny Lara, is raining down shots from the blow trading. A reversal of the tombstone, and another tombstone in kind, as Vinny then goes over with a heavy kick. Catskit seeming to have their head in the game comparatively to their opponent. Vinny is showing that, however, that the tremor sense of not having the bottoms of their shoes seeming to allow them to mount more of a comeback. The Fae kind of overtaking the Mortician in this particular instance, as the Mortician now on their attempt to wrest back control against Vinny Lara and her reversals and more and offensive throws. A straight jacket German suplex on the Mortician, as the Mortician now coming back. They attempted to get Vinny up for a tombstone, but being taken up for a tombstone by Vinny Lara. We shall see who wins in this particular instance, because these two seem to be evenly matched. A Dragon Rana by Vinny, as Veni wins with a Dragon Rana against the Space Gang member. We will see if Katsuki can win next time. They gave a valiant effort, but failed in the second round. Thank you, Kat, for coming, and we will see you next year at the Guildhall Grand Prix. Thank you, Veni, and thank you, Katsuki. Next match will be Crystal ENVT versus Bell Knight. We shall see if Bell can once again advance past the second round, having finally advanced past the first. Crystal ENVT coming out after their successful debut match. It seems that the production team has completely skipped the Lioness Bell's entrance. I'm sure that Bell will be thrilled to hear that has happened. Maybe we may even see Bell, hope in her own hopes, become champion this year. Though, as the booker, that would seem a little dirty, and it would give more credence to what Rugged Sauce has been saying about dirty booking decisions and pinfalls and unscrupulous pinfalls. But we shall see. It seems, however, that Crystal ENVT is starting to is dominating early in this match with heavy strikes to the Lioness Bell, and it seems that the damage done by Miss Huffy may be a little more than Bell liked to admit in that last match. Heavy strikes from Crystal, as Crystal is taking the lead in early in this match. A heavy missile drop kick to the Lioness, as the Lioness has yet to mount a significant offense in the early goings of this match. It seems that Bell is, in fact, slowly but surely, potentially going to lose this match. 1, 2, almost a 3 count. Can Bell even attempt to make a comeback in this match? Or will Bell pull a Hulk Hogan? Or rather a John Cena? Though Hogan did do it a lot, and start winning at the end of this match. We shall see. Crystal dancing on Bell, just utterly humiliating the Lioness, and hitting several flipping moonsaults as the Lioness is going to attempt to make a comeback here in the late goings of this match. The Lioness seemingly mounting a little bit of offense and attempting a finisher. What is this? The Lion's main powerbomb. No, that is a fail. Though Bell will try and make a comeback by attempting another Lion's main powerbomb. 1, no, but does she do it? Bell wins by knockout and advances to the next round. There we go. I mean, congratulations to Bell. Fantastic showing. Good job. Win by knockout. Totally not biased, you guys. Definitely not biased. Up next will be Sage versus Ray Helix in the semi-final match for the title belt. Sage seemingly having dominated most of the matches that she's been in. We shall see if she can do the same with Ray Helix, a former championship competitor. The person who took out the former champion, Rugged Sauce, in a fair and biased pinfall. Sage coming out early with a heavy strike to the gut on Ray Helix. Helix coming in with a dragon screw. I wish there were subtitles. I wish there were subtitles too, Vinny. I do too. I hopefully will be able to auto-generate subtitles for the YouTube VOD, because this will go up on YouTube, if I can get a shout out for that by one of my mods, if any of my mods are in chat. But yeah, thank you everybody for being here. And once again, if you want to support the channel, you can watch VODs on YouTube. You can subscribe to the channel, or you can donate to anything I have on my throne. And thank you all for being here. Sage seemingly coming out with heavy strikes against the seemingly now #1 pick for the win in this particular competition. Though it does seem that with that footage, Sage was clearly laying on the ropes. That should have been a rope break, but it seems that Sage is working toward becoming the new heavyweight champion in the Guildhall. Thanks to, oh no, a ref bump. The referee has been taken out, and the two of them are still striking up. An attempt at a pin, but the referee's still trying to get up out of off the ground. Sage with an arm bar and an attempt to submit Ray Helix. Oh, now it should have been a rope break, she says. Yes, it should have been. That should have been a rope break. You, however, Mr. Rugged Sauce, were pinned in a fair and biased manner. Sage getting the crowd on her side as she works over the arm of Ray Helix, once again trying for that arm bar and an attempted submission against Ray Helix. These two are both excellent submission wrestlers, so we will see who comes out on top in this match. However, I don't think Ray wants to go strike for strike against Sage. Heavy strikes to the back of the masked wrestler's head as Sage begins to work over Ray Helix and the Star Explorer as Helix tries a jackknife pin but is unsuccessful. Sage about 6 inches shorter than Ray Helix in this competition, as Ray stands at a solid 6'4". But I do believe Sage has a little bit more in the way of striking power. So we shall see who will win as Sage comes up for a heavy missile drop kick on Ray Helix. And another arm bar. Will Ray give up this particular time? We shall see who comes out on top in this semi-final match. A retaliative snap suplex as Ray comes around for a low drop kick. Sage seemingly a little tired and a little worse for wear after the two grueling matches of the first and second rounds. Sage picking up Helix for another suplex and walking around, and a sleeper hold to Ray Helix. Will Ray tap? No. I believe Ray would pass out before he tapped out at this point. Ray now working over the legs of Softy Sage. Sage working toward attempting to being World Heavyweight Champion. This is the pin, however, that beat Rugged Sauce, but only a 1 count on Softy Sage. A heavy right hand from Ray Helix. Will Sage give up from this reverse chinlock? It seems not. Sage being hit with a back elbow and now being put in a surfboard stretch. Sage being whipped off into the corner, but stopping herself as Ray then puts a full body submission onto the Softcubus, but Sage able to bust out of it Sage now trading a heavy elbow and a ringing face buster into the ground as Sage begins trying to recover some stamina in this match. Ray now attempting the Tiger Feint kick. The star-crossed Explorer, a Maelstrom Cradle in the middle of the ring, and a 2.9. So close to a 3 count that he could taste it. More heavy kicks to the head of Softy Sage. Sage now being put once again in the full body submission hold. Will Sage tap out, or will Sage come get out of this hold? Sage is able to get out, and Sage once again begins striking with the elbows to the face of Ray Helix. Ray whipping Sage off into the corner and attempting to put Sage on the top rope. This never really seems to go over well for our competitors, but it did this time. A heavy reverse suplex from the top rope, and Sage getting up but dazed. Sage now coming back with strikes as they begin to trade blows. Sage, a heavy kick to the head, but Ray coming back with a super kick. Both competitors falling after that exchange, but it seems Sage is worse for wear. Ray getting with a beautiful dragon screw and then a backslide pin. 1, 2, almost a 3 count. Sage not going down without more fight than that. Ray now calling for the end. What is Ray looking for? We shall see. It seems a drop kick as Sage hits a heavy axe kick to the back of Ray Helix's head. Sage recovering a little bit of her stamina as the two competitors have been wrestling for almost a solid 15 minutes. A senton from Ray Helix. Another falling senton from Ray Helix. What is he got? What is he going to do now? A bulldog, single-handed bulldog, as Sage gets up and hits another axe kick to the back of the head. Trying to get the crowd on her side as another big kick to the back of Ray's head, and another cradle pin that took out Rugged Sauce, and Ray Helix advances to the next round. Ray Helix is a finalist in this year's Guildhall Grand Prix. Up next is Venny versus the Lioness Belle. Venny having come through 3 separate grueling matches and coming out on top in each of them. Belle kind of her first match was a little harder, but the second match didn't seem to challenge her as much. We'll see if the fresher of the two competitors comes out on top. Fantastic, Venny. Venny coming into this next match against the Lioness Belle Knight. Belle starting with attempting a heavy knife edge chop, but Venny able to dodge. Yes, I did beat Huffy. Belle beat Huffy. I did not. I don't know what you're talking about. That's totally not me. I am totally not the woman under the mask. You can't tell anyone otherwise. You're under an NDA. But yeah, the Lioness Belle versus Venny. Venny immediately hit with a spear, the signature move. Booker T out here commentating his own match. Shut up. Shut up, Brooks. The Venny now putting Belle in the corner and hitting with some heavy knife edge chops. Venny Lara, a damn good competitor. Yeah, this is the final round. Or this is the semifinals before the final round. Veni being thrown outside of the ring by the Lioness, Bell Knight. Bell keeping the stamina up as she rains down blows and throws as they begin to as a figure four leg lock is applied. We will check in just a second, Vinny. I do believe it was Catskit Dev that you fought in the last round, as you are once again tossed out of the ring, and Bell begins to work over the with knife edge chops your face and neck. Veni with a single leg Boston Crab on the Lioness, who is not going to give up that easily. The Lioness coming up with a sequence of heavy European uppercuts and an elbow drop to follow up.
5 minutes gone.
5 minutes have elapsed in this match as the two competitors have begun to fight back against one another and begin to work over their opponent. Veni hitting with a heavy hit. Exactly. It's a quick 5 minutes. Like this game, these matches are, show you exactly that time goes by really quickly. As a kick to the side of the head of the Lioness Bell, as Bell attempts to hit Vinny with a pump handle power slam, but Vinny able to get out of it. The quicker of the two competitors, the spear by the Lioness, followed by a Tarantino by Vinny Lara. Veni with a Liger Bomb in the center of the ring. 1, 2, almost a 3 count on the Lioness. The Lioness coming up with the Lion's Mane Power Bomb. 1, 2, almost a 3 count. The two of them trading power bombs now in this match. Veni with a huge crossbody against Bell. It seems that Trimmer Sense is giving a little more of an advantage to Vinny Lara than anyone expected. But Bell coming back with another heavy clothesline. I expected another spear from the Lioness. A tombstone pile driver on the Lioness. Thankfully, that mask is protecting the face from being damaged. 1, 2, and 3. Veni has taken Bell out of the competition with a Maestral Cradle. Thank you for coming, Lioness Bell. But it seems that even though you made it out of the first and second rounds, the World Championship is just not in your grasp. The final match in tonight's main event will be Vinny Lara versus the Star Explorer Ray Helix. We shall see if Vinny can take the World Championship or if Ray will come out on top in this in the fourth tournament that Ray has competed in. Ray having not made it out of the first round in the last two. Either way, yes, you are correct, Vinny. There will be a new World Heavyweight Guildhall World Heavyweight Champion in tonight, so long as Rugged Sauce does not come to the commentary table and attempt his rematch clause right away. Though, if he does, we may see a World Heavyweight Championship bout in a new arena with a new and more managed size to it, as we can't afford to buy out arenas this large every night for every match, it seems. Thank you all for coming, and and this may or may not be the last match of the night, but I do appreciate everybody for being here and for watching tonight's match. Vinny Lara seeming to take the upper hand in this particular match, attempting a Langer Bomb, the move that nearly took out Lioness Bell and also nearly took out Ray Helix. The Taranquilo once again over on Ray Helix. 1, 2, and 3. We have a new champion in just over 3 minutes. Vinny Lara is your new World's Heavyweight Champion. Vinny, would you like to come to the commentary desk and give a few words as the new champion?
I have a few words.
Oh, it seems that Rugged Sauce has come to the commentary desk. What are those? What can we hear from you, former champion Rugged Sauce?
Just one tournament where I'm not in the stacked bracket, getting dirty calls called on me.
I'm sorry, I can't say that you were in a stacked bracket.
How many rope breaks are they getting that they shouldn't be?
Listen, Ruggs, I can't say that you were in a stacked bracket. I can ask you why you felt it necessary to punch your partner, Ruby Vox, in the face with a pair of brass knuckles in the first round.
You gotta do what you gotta do. I know who the real threat is. Like I said, stacked bracket.
I mean, I cannot deny that Ruby was a great competitor.
You put me in a bracket with Ruby Vox, Ray Helix, and Slacktopus?
This is, I cannot say that we didn't, I cannot say that we didn't put you, we put you in a bracket with anyone any more or less experienced than any of the other competitors.
Mm-hmm.
Though the current champion,
the two other previous champions. I'm calling it in.
The current champion, Vinny Lara, you are now at the table. Do you have any words for Rugged Sauce here at our commentary desk?
Well, a few.
Congratulations, by the way, on your victory this year in the Guildhall Grandprix, and your and the fact that you are now the World Heavyweight Champion, and Mr. Rugged Sauce here is not.
Great job. Great job not beating the champion for the belt.
Well, what need if I beat the one that beat the champion?
Shenanigans, what this is. I'm calling in my rematch.
Okay, if you would like to call in your rematch, we can get that set up. Are you calling it in for tonight? Is that what we're hearing? Okay.
You and me in the ring. Like I said, you beat a whole loser's bracket to get there.
So here is my question. As you are the former champion and you do get to make the stipulation for your match, what kind of match would you like to wrestle? If not for your World Championship rematch?
I want just a plain, fair and square match. So when I win what is rightfully mine back, it'll be right there in the center of the ring.
Okay. We will get that set up right now. Do you have any more words for Mr. Sauce, Vinny, before your match?
Get good and better luck next time.
You heard it here, folks. Get good.
Mm-hmm. We'll see how this goes.
Yeah.
I'll see you in the ring.
It seems
What's
that it did not save that you are the champion. So Ruggs,
Oh no.
you are going in. You are walking in as champion.
Either way, this is a match for the belt anyway. So
So we are going to wrestle in the Arena de Universo, or the big fucking arena in Mexico. That's where this one's gonna take place. Venny, you do get home turf advantage.
Yay!
So we shall see who comes out on top. Now I will say, Ruggs, being that you have had some issues with our referee, our current referee, we will give you another referee if you would like.
no,
No? Okay.
no, there's not a whole tournament worth of cheating to keep up with. I think Xana can handle the one-on-one match.
Okay, so you want to
No need to bring in red shoes for this.
Again, we want to talk about cheating once again. You did use brass knuckles in your first match.
Did Xana call it?
Xana nearly counted you out.
Nearly.
You put them away. You put them away before it became a disqualification.
Someone is putting this person in charge to give the final decision on these matches.
Listen here, I am a fair and biased booker.
Fair and biased.
Fair and unbiased. That's what I meant to say. Shut up.
Yeah, no problem. I totally get it.
If I was biased,
sometimes I would
lost.
book myself to get beat up by my girlfriend sometimes too. You know, like, I get it.
I won that match. Thank you very much.
This time.
Yeah, no, not the last 2 times. I get it. Next year I'll just put me and you in the first round and see who comes out on top.
You want to do that again? Sure.
You wouldn't have won that match unless you, other than if
We're
since
gonna
you
put on
cheated,
another 5-star match.
where I win.
That's fine.
All right, everybody.
I know you won't cheat.
Everybody, we are going to get this match started. If you two would like to head on to the ring, or if you'd like to stay at the broadcast booth and help me call your match, you are more than welcome. All right, here
Not sure
we
how
go.
that would work at the space-time continuum, but I'm willing to give it a try.
See, this little box is self-sustained. Up first in the ring is Venny Lara.
Hi.
You got enough background dancers?
Yeah.
You're the champion for like 5 minutes, and you already got a whole
Listen,
squad.
I don't know where they came from. They're
You
just
hire the
here.
Nitro Girls for this?
I did hire
Listen.
the Nitro Girls for this. Thank you very much for recognizing that. And up next, the former champion, Rugged Sauce.
Okay, I guess the Nitro Girls came with the stadium. That's fine.
Yeah, no, they didn't come with the stadium. I hired them for both of you. Shh. Fair and unbiased booker. And starting off strong, Rugged Sauce with a kick to the gut as these two begin to go back and forth. Venny with a heavy scoop and a slam and a Hurricanrana. Ruggs, it seems that you are an early pinfall. It seems that you are getting thrown around this evening.
Looks like
any
I'm
words?
dodging some wheel kicks.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm a little
That's
bit
true.
behind.
That is true. Here, allow me to fix that by making it where you are not behind.
There we go.
Yay.
The live match. You know what? That's fine. You know what? Like I said, I just want a fair fight is all.
Yeah, no,
Hate to lose my
absolutely.
title on some nonsense.
Absolutely. This is your one and only rematch clause. If not, you go right back to the losers bracket, and you have to wait until next year's tournament to get in.
You know what? That's okay. That's worth the call out.
We're absolutely.
I will wait for next year's tournament before I can compete again. I'll have time to retool.
Just
It looks like you're getting kicked in the face to me. Venny, do you have any words for your opponent as you dominate this match so far?
Hey, how's the altitude up here in Mexico City?
That's right. Oh, a destroyer from the top rope
Not
by Rugged
so bad.
Sauce. And a heavy
Not
kick.
as bad as the altitude in Canada.
That's true. Another that will be that we likely will be going from New York next year when if you win, Ruggs, just to kind of give you also a little bit of home field advantage.
I appreciate that. Honestly, New York, great. I'll say it. It's a great place to have a match. Big fucking arenas.
Big fucking
and as
crowds.
much as I hate to say it though, as much as I dislike the people, they are a good wrestling crowd. Philly,
Yeah.
also not a bad choice.
I mean, I wouldn't
That's
say
the only
you know,
props you'll ever hear me give them, other than their cheesesteak.
I mean,
outside of that,
if you would rather, we
garbage
can have your
town.
match in Philly. Garbage Town, you say? Those from Philadelphia, you heard it first. Rugged Sauce thinks your town is garbage.
You have a sandwich and a good wrestling crowd. That's it.
I mean, they are the originators of ECW. And Venny putting Ruggs in a submission hold as Rugged Sauce gets up and attempts.
No way I'm tapping to a half crab.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you never know. You never know.
Full crab or nothing.
Full crab or nothing. Okay, we're getting some opinions from Rugged Sauce. That'd be sad if you lost to a half crab, though.
As I'm about to tap right now. No. Tweak my lower back, so yeah. It's possible. I'm not gonna.
Oh, a heavy green mist.
What is
I
that?
thought you said a fair fight, Ruggs. What happened to a fair fight?
I don't know what you're talking about. The referee would have called it if there was an illegal mist in this match.
I gotta talk to my referee, because that is not legal. But Vinny coming back with a Liger bomb, but a rope break.
Yeah, don't worry about
Look
the
at that,
cheating.
finally
I'm just going
calling
to
the
be
rope
better.
break.
Don't worry about the cheating. I'm just going to do better and still beat him.
Fantastic.
Just gotta have my
right.
full shoulder under the rope for it to count.
Well, I mean that's how it works sometimes. Sometimes the referee can't see it, but you were in a Dragon Rana pin, much like this one. This exact situation, nearly losing yet again.
Nearly losing is not losing.
Oh yes, no, nearly losing isn't losing, but you damn near came close just now, didn't you? Venny with another heavy Liger bomb.
Why would you ever kick out at one when you can save your breath?
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Another Liger bomb, but a rope break.
Ring awareness. You know who had great ring awareness?
Triple
Poppy.
H. That Poppy too. Yes, Poppy did have great ring awareness.
Almost had me convinced that she could win.
Almost, yes. Let's see. Ruggs, you seem to be going for the arm. Any strategic reason you're going for Vinny's arm and shoulder?
Fewer punches to my face.
That makes sense. The spiral tap from Vinny Lara. Vinny, you hit that spiral tap a few times. Only this time you got the pin attempt off. What's the strategy behind the high flying moves?
Hey, it's fun. You know?
It's a high risk maneuver, you know?
Yeah, absolutely. Some would say a little too high risk, but you know, we see.
No risk.
If you're not
no
willing
more.
to jump from the top rope, you're not willing to entertain the fans.
That's true. I will
yeah.
say that. Ruggs once again, another submission hold, sleeper this time.
Effective to slow down the pace of the match when you're,
when
things aren't going your way. You gotta slow it down.
I just realized I'm the Michael Cole of this commentary team. Once again, Ruggs attempting
It just
the...
reminded me of my favorite. I'm fairly certain that's part of your moveset, because I would never go for a mount.
Listen, this is I got you. You made this character. I just downloaded it off the internet.
That is true.
Once again, attempted a mount into the pinning combination, and another loss for Rugged Sauce.
That is no way in my moveset, but that's okay. Good match, Venny.
Yeah.
Thank
Great
you
match.
both. Thank you both for coming. I appreciate the two of you. I appreciate the two of you for the match, and thank you, Venny. Congratulations on your championship win. We will see you guys next year at the Guildhall Grand Prix, probably around this same time. And we're gonna take a short break and come back with Final Fantasy XIV.
Bye, everybody.
Maybe Carl.
Bye, everybody. Bye, YouTube.
Bye.
Remember to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and if you want to watch this live, remember to come watch me over at twitch.tv/the Paladin Bell. You can find my two other guest commentators, Rugged Sauce at... You want to give your thing?
Rugged Sauce.
Yeah, at Rugged Sauce on Twitch. And Venny over at
Ben Clara.
twitch.tv. Bye, everybody.